Okay, let's go.
Henry Cavill isn't just Superman. He is the kryptonite of Hollywood's leading ladies. The British heartthrob has left a trail of swooning actresses, playful co-stars, and even bold comedians who couldn't help but confess their crushes. And today on Hollywood Watch, we're breaking down the most unforgettable moments when women in Hollywood couldn't hide their admiration for the man who brought Superman, Geralt of Rivia, and countless other roles to life. From red carpet stares to flirty confessions, these stories will make you realize just how magnetic Henry Cavill really is. And trust me, the first one might just be the most viral crush moment ever caught on camera. Let's kick things off with Mission Impossible Fallout star Vanessa Kirby. She gave us what might be the single most viral Henry Cavill crush moment in history. During a press interview, cameras caught Vanessa gazing at Henry with eyes that could melt steel. Fans immediately clipped it, zoomed in, slowed it down, and the internet exploded. Memes compared her look to someone who was about to devour him on the spot. To this day, people reference it whenever Cavill's name comes up. It wasn't just admiration. It was pure, unfiltered attraction caught in 4K. Honestly, who among us hasn't given Henry Cavill that same look from our couch? Next up, Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot. Gal has always had glowing words for Henry. During the press tours for Batman v Superman and Justice League, she constantly complimented his dedication, kindness, and of course, his superhero physique. There's a famous interview where Gal is asked about working with Henry, and she literally pauses, gives him a once-over, and says, "Well, look at him." Fans immediately caught the flirty undertone, and social media blew up. Some joked that Superman and Wonder Woman didn't just save the world, they stole each other's hearts for a moment. Jumping into the Witcher universe, this is where Henry's charm shined behind the cameras.
Writing, I continued to have Henry's voice in my head. And that's kind of an undeniable sign that it was meant for him.
I often had to have his voice in my head.
Different. Different
Images,
different.
images, and his voice. Sorry, I do. Go on, sorry, Lauren.
Freya Allen, who played Ciri, often described Henry as her protector, saying he went out of his way to ensure she felt safe and respected. She even called him the heart of the Witcher. Then there's Anya Chalotra, who played Yennefer. Fans couldn't help noticing the chemistry between her and Henry in interviews. Their laughter, their side glances, the way she leaned toward him. It was natural. Twitter went wild with speculation. Were Geralt and Yennefer's sparks only on screen, or was something more bubbling underneath? Either way, the fans loved shipping them both. Speaking of sparks, remember when Henry was briefly linked to Big Bang Theory star Kaylee Cuoco? They only dated for about 2 weeks in 2013, but the media went absolutely crazy. Paparazzi shots of the two holding hands went viral instantly. Kaylee later joked that dating Henry was like having paparazzi camp outside her house overnight. But let's be real, you don't step out in public holding Superman's hand unless you're a little smitten. Even though it was short-lived, it proved just how magnetic Cavill's presence was. One stroll with him, and you're instantly Hollywood's hottest headline. Let's talk about Amy Adams, Cavill's on-screen Lois Lane and Man of Steel. The chemistry between Amy and Henry was undeniable, and she admitted as much. Amy confessed in interviews that filming romantic scenes with Cavill wasn't easy, because she kept getting distracted by how ridiculously good-looking he was. She even laughed that every time she kissed him, she thought, "This shouldn't be my job. It feels too unfair." Off-screen, Amy praised Henry's professionalism, saying he always made her feel comfortable in high-pressure moments.
Now probably most women envy you because you kiss Superman.
Yes, and they should. He's very good looking, and it was a nice day at work, so thank you.
And I mean, Henry is a very good-looking man. How do you? I mean, I struggled. So
You didn't even have an adjustment period. I had an adjustment period, so now I get to act like it's all cool hanging out with him. But trust me, I was not cool.
I was going to say, how do you keep your cool and your focus when you're faced with him?
It took a while. I have to be really honest. I call it the 5-second rule. You can't stare into his eyes for 5 seconds. Something will happen. You'll either giggle or I don't know what you'll say, but it turns women into fools. So.
But the smiles she flashed during interviews, those were not acting. Those were genuine, and fans saw right through them. And of course,
He's such a nice guy, and then, I kind of feel bad because in all of the press, it's like obvious, so people are constantly asking the question, and then I'm like, Henry's going to take out a restraining order on me if I keep talking about how cute he is and like giggling in his presence. But I challenge anyone to stare in his eyes for 5 seconds and not giggle. So, yeah,
Okay.
it is not easy. And
I'm definitely not
really
up to that challenge.
No, but he really is the nicest guy and so humble and has so many other wonderful qualities that you kind of forget, and then you see other people react to him, and you're like, oh yeah, he's really good looking. And
Yeah,
it's
you know,
obvious.
and I wonder, honestly, I mean, it's sort
Sorry,
of a
Henry.
cliche
It's so
question.
weird to like,
but
usually I'm saying it when you're not around, so now
but
I'm
for
like,
women,
feels
but
weird.
for women, sometimes there is such a thing as being too ridiculously good looking, as they would say in
Well, I haven't
Zoolander.
had that problem.
I don't
so.
know, you're pretty beautiful too, Amy, but do you worry at all, Henry, about it getting in the way of your acting, and for people, in terms of people taking you seriously for your craft instead of your packaging? I said packaging.
I think she just touched you from
I said packaging,
She just
please.
stroked you.
can't skip Tiffany Haddish. Known for her raw honesty, Tiffany once confessed she had her eye on Henry, but then hilariously backed off. When she found out he was into Dungeons and Dragons, she joked, "I don't know if I can compete with a board game." The audience roared with laughter, but behind the joke was a very real crush. It was classic Tiffany, loud, funny, and 100% relatable. Because let's be honest, whether you're a comedian or a fan, everyone's thought about what it'd be like to date Henry Cavill. Another name that always comes up is Alexandra Daddario. While promoting one of her films, she was asked in a Q&A which actor she found attractive, and without missing a beat, she said Henry Cavill. Fans instantly ran with it, imagining what a Cavill-Daddario power couple would look like. The internet agreed, two of the most genetically blessed people in Hollywood together. That's not a movie, that's a supernova waiting to happen. So there you have it, from Vanessa Kirby's fiery stare to Amy Adams' blushing confessions. From Gal Gadot's flirty compliments to Tiffany Haddish's hilarious honesty, Henry Cavill has captured the hearts of Hollywood's brightest stars. But here's the big question for you. Which of these crushes was the most obvious? Was it Vanessa Kirby looking at him like he was dessert, Gal Gadot's cheeky paws, or Amy Adams admitting kissing him was way too easy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading everyone. And if you love these spicy Hollywood deep dives, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button right now and join us here on Hollywood Watch, because when it comes to Hollywood's biggest stars, we don't just watch the screen, we watch everything.